Hello viewers, you are welcome again to my channel. I am Famatanto, and today I'm here in my eco village and something amazing is happening today. A group of young people just surprised me that they want to come and visit the eco village and to learn about ecological lifestyles, about farming, about environment, animal husbandry. And today I'm so happy because this is like the first of its kind that is happening since the beginning of this year 2022. And that has always been my dream, that this center in future should be able to be a training center that will transform the mindset of young people. Remember, I told you Africa must be transformed. If Africa must be transformed, every young person from village to the city, let us start thinking green.
Once more, good afternoon to everyone. We are very grateful and very happy that you have made time out of your very busy schedules to come to this program. And this program is not a seminar, it's not a workshop, but we are we are so privileged to be here at the Famatantos Eco Village to inspire young people to have a taste and a feel of what it means to connect with nature and to understand the concepts of regenerative economy and smart agriculture and climate change practices. So this program here today was made possible by Net Impact. Net Impact is a global organization based in the United States, and they have chapters all over the world. And so Net Impact is one of the programs of the Mandela Voluntary Foundation. So what has gathered us here today is to talk about regenerative economy, smart agriculture, and smart and environmental practices. And we feel that the Famatantos Eco Village is the best place to give us an understanding in Cameroon, in Bamenda, in at Upstation. Are we not privileged? For me, I used to see all these wonderful eco village concepts in Uganda, Kenya, in most countries in West Africa. So I think we have to support our own. We have to showcase what this wonderful concept is. And so today, maybe for the next 1 hour, 45 minutes to 1 hour, we are going to get a tour to understand the concepts. And please just get inspired, connect with nature, and we hope that by the end of this, you're going to you're going to go back with a package.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming, and I'm so honored. And my family and I were so happy to have you here. So my name is Famatanto, and as you can see from the name, everybody used to think that farming is for poor people, farming is a mean job. Then we want to change the narrative to let everybody know that we live from the earth, we live because of the earth. So actually, I started my grassroots movement in 1996 when I was in Form 4. So I've been working for over 26 years today at the grassroots. And because of my grassroots movement, it has been recognized internationally. And as I always tell a lot of young people when I used to work in Cambe, that the best thing is achieved in life when you offer your services as a volunteer, working for the love of it. When you work for the love of it, so many things will come your way. And because my program was recognized internationally, I started traveling in 2007. And before traveling in 2007, I had written on the wall of my room when I was in Form 4 that California, USA, that someday I was going to go to California to see how they do their agriculture and their water resources. And I wrote on the wall of my room. And everybody was laughing at me. So in 2007, I received a scholarship to represent Africa to study watersheds of the world, working at the grassroots. And the program started in America. Guess where? California. And I went there 11 years later. So that's the power of having a vision. As the Bible says in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2 to 4, that write down everything I reveal to you on the wall so that it can be read from afar. It may seem slow in coming, but wait patiently for it to come to pass. I wrote on the wall California, USA, and I waited for 11 years. So actually, because of my grassroots movement now, my story was illustrated in a children's book. You can see this book. I am farmer, growing an environmental movement in Cameroon. So they are using my stories in all the primary schools in America. So you can imagine how America is so big, right? So actually this story summarizes my life from when I was a little boy up to present. And that is why I feel so fulfilled to see young people like this coming up, because when you discover a passion when you are small, no matter how long it's going to take, you have to be persistent in your calling and you keep on striving. So actually, I am an Ashoka fellow. For those of you who have not heard about Ashoka, Ashoka is the largest organization for social entrepreneurs in the world. So we are 7 fellows in Cameroon, but all over the world we are 4,000 fellows, and then in all over the world. So Ashoka is in 70 countries. So Ashoka supports social entrepreneurs who want to live in their community, work for the love of it, and see how they can solve a problem. So I was elected a fellow because I'm solving the problem of water crisis. And why did I go into water projects? Because I was studying agri school in Bambili. I drank dirty water. I contracted typhoid and I almost died. And I started asking myself, why should people die because of something that is necessary for life and which is water? That's when it changed my mindset and I started working towards protection of water because typhoid traumatized me for 7 years. And I started saying that, hey, people should not die because of dirty water. And that's what made me to go into research for water. Because when there's no water, there's no agriculture. When there's no water, there's no life. And that's why I was elected Ashoka Fellow. So Ashoka asked me to relocate to Bamenda so that I can go to other villages. And why here in Bamenda now, the concept of eco village came in now. Because in the city, people are so distracted. They want to be skyscrapers. They want to put, nice, they want to make their houses look like America. And we are disconnected from our cultural lifestyles. So the aim of this eco village now is to bring back city dwellers so that we can come and learn how to be reconnected back to nature. And this is the main eco lodge that we started building. This is South African technology, interlocking blocks. You can actually dismantle the whole of this house and go and build another house somewhere because it's environmentally friendly. And you are the first group that is coming to visit the eco village
Wow,
today.
that's wonderful.
And now, so since I started the eco village now, my organization used to be Save Your Future Association. And then we're working with young people on volunteer basis. But now we are transitioning from Save Your Future Association to the Famatantos Foundation. And so you are welcome here in the Eco Village. It looks so small, but we are integrated a lot of stuff. So we're trying to practice agroforestry, which is integration of trees, crops, and animals on the same piece of land. So you can see we have corn, we have trees, we have bananas, we have animals.
So, Farmer, I wish to ask. I'm sure the first time you traveled to America, maybe in California, they gave you a lot of money to come and start up your movement in Cameroon. That's why you came back. If not, maybe you can remain there.
The first time I traveled, I went to 3 continents in 3 months, from USA to Russia to Siberia in northern Mongolia to study watersheds of the world. And after the training program, they gave me $100 with all my certificate that I should come back home and go back to Nkambe and continue. By then, I was staying in the village. And I arrived in Gambia with 5,000 in my pocket after having gone around the world by 10 flights with all the food, everything that they gave me. And people thought I had brought billions. Everybody was like, wow, Farmer, this is like that. And I even felt sick. My mother borrowed money and took me to the hospital. And everybody was like, you go and see America and you come back here. I said, look, I was working in the village and the world took me out into the world. And now I could not betray them. One thing I learned in my life is that never you betray anybody who has given you a push in your life. I could have stayed in America in 2007. I was still single, young, and everybody wanted me to stay there. Soon though that made me say, why going back to Africa? I said, look, I have to go back to Africa. So when I came back to Africa, everybody was shocked. I was there in the village in Cambe until when so many people that invited me, when they heard that I came back home, that's how volunteers started coming. So my program has hosted more than 80 international students from all over the world that come to work with me at the grassroots. There's a young girl from US who will be coming next month to volunteer in the Eco Village for one month.
You did mention that you traveled 11 years after you've written your wall, the wall of the house, that California, USA. So from there, how many countries have you been able to travel to? Have you gone to other countries or just California in USA?
Yeah. My movement has taken me to over 22 countries around the world. And I've traveled by 106 flights and I've never paid £5 from my pocket. Yes.
That's great.
So here we have a solar dryer. So this solar dryer now uses energy from the sun to dry the medicinal plants that will grow in the garden. At the beginning of the dry season, after we have harvested the corn, we're going to grow a lot of vegetables, spices, medicinal plants, and we'll use this solar dryer to dry so that it conserves all the nutrients. And after like 3 days, it is well dried, but the nutrients and the original flavor remains. So you can use this now to dry your medicinal plants. And then when you grind it, conserve it inside a bottle, it can last like 1 year. And when you cook with it, you still have the same flavor. Where I am standing is where we did our water project. So there is a well here that if it collapses, 50 people can drown inside. So we have a reservoir under here of about 9,000 liters of water under this ground that we sealed everything. So this project was sponsored by 5 primary schools in New York that are using my story. When they read my book, they were like, wow, little children contributed money, and now we have a well here. It's underground clean water. It's just 9 meters, but this well pumps 30,000 liters of water every day. And that's why we dedicated this well for the community. Water is life. If you come here 24 hours, so far as there is light, anytime you have clean water pumping from underground. So this is a corn barn. In my village, this is how we used to store corn. This is how we used to store corn in the village. It's all made out of bamboo. And you can guess the person who designed this is no other person than our artist here from Bedford, Celestine.
Oh, Grand Celeste!
He's the one who designed this corn bag. So maybe some of you have never seen it before. So you can store your corn inside, you can put cypress inside, put roots of vetiver grass, and it will prevent it from weevils. That's how our forefather used to store corn before. And in the night, the turkeys always fly and perch on it. The turkey lives on it because they want to always be safe so that free from predators and all that. So in future, we are going to design pig fence here. We're going to connect all the refuse into biogas. We're going to generate our own gas from here. Now we want to plant a symbolic coconut. And I bet you guys, this coconut in the next few years, like 4 or 5 years to come, you need to come back to harvest this coconut and eat. And this is going to make you remember this day here. So I want some volunteers to plant this coconut. Okay. Okay, so just plant it and centralize. Voila. So, yeah, just put some soil under. Nothing soil.
Hey, the white person. Maybe don't white. It's too late, Harriet. It's okay, now one.
I'm coming there.
Like grief.
That's your time next year.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
You want to?
You need the side. Okay.
Thank you for my tea.
No farmer, no future.
No farmer, no future. No farmer, no future. No farmer, no future.
Hello guys, I'm Adele. I came here today under the patronage of Mandela Voluntary Foundation. What a privilege. Actually, I've learned a lot from Famatanto Eco Village. Actually, I've had a tour around the place. I've seen a lot, flowers, vegetables, and I have a fruit in my hand, which is a guava from India. It's very sweet, soft, and so nice. So I want you all to have a taste of this guava and other stuffs, and I want you to come and see this eco village for yourself. Don't just hear about it, try to come and see it. It's an amazing thing. We have so many organic stuffs here, and this guava too is part of the organic stuff. So I would like to own an organic farm because I know it is very important to eat stuffs like fruits and vegetables that are organically grown because it has no side effects like infections, diseases. Most of these inorganic things like fruits, they could really cause us diseases. So I invite you all to come and visit Famatanto's Eco Farm and many more from Famatanto.
I am Sula Marie Manjo, a volunteer with Mandela Voluntary Foundation and a humanitarian worker par excellence. All right, today I was opportune to visit Famatanto's Eco Village. And it's been a refreshing experience. When I was hearing to come, I had a lot on my mind. I've come and seen nature and I feel refreshed and alive. I'm smiling despite the hectic work I had. And it's a place to be. And I encourage everyone to visit this area and live the life and experience the technology, experience the growth, and experience this vision. This vision is so powerful. I'm marveled at what this man is doing in this place. Like, I'm not seeing something as beautiful as this in a long while. I'm marveled the technology. This house, the house, there was one name they called like that. Just come and experience it for yourself. Thank you. Ciao. Bye bye.
My name is Emmanuel Tuiba. So it has been an amazing trip. Coming here, I was like, what is all about from Matanto's Eco Village? So I've experienced a lot of things that come to talk about nature, and I'm just so amazed. I remember one name, Rosemarinus, professionalist, which is making me so happy as a scientist. We got to learn that witchcraft does not exist, but science craft exists because everything around us was made of natural and organic. It was amazing. Thank you.
I'm called Eric, but usually I am the president of Net Impact Bamenda Professional Chapter, and we are here on this fateful day, the 18th of June 2022, at the Famatanto Eco Village. I think it has been an amazing experience because we came here to celebrate a theme called regenerative economy that was given by Net Impact Central. And to my greatest amazement, I've been able to learn and connect with nature and be able to learn so much about organic farming, learn about how to tap natural water and harness it and all the processes is getting me so exciting. And I think we are looking forward to come to this wonderful place. And so on behalf of Net Impact Bamenda Professional, we want to extend our hearts full of thanksgiving to the vision bearer of Matanto for opening his eco village to us young people. I can tell everyone who is so inspired, and I think we are looking forward to coming to this place. God bless you from Matanto. God bless you so much. God bless the eco village, and we are going to come back because he said it's just 30%, and so we will be following him along the journey until we arrive the 100%. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you for always coming back to my channel. It was so amazing to see these young people coming to learn from the little things that we're doing back here at the Eco Village. Please keep on subscribing, keep on liking, keep on sharing, and together we are going to transform Africa. Africa must be transformed. I am farmer, no future. Peace and blessings.